Literally, I can't tell the last time I have been this excited. Oh my gosh. Do you remember this?
I say, old chap, you couldn't find yourself into lending me a little piece. I'm supposed to go hunting with Mama and Papa, and I seem to have forgotten my gun.
Oh, the cringe. I don't know if I can watch this. Some of the features. Straight away, I'll show you here. That's your safety switch right there. Okay. Stop. Okay. I think you get the point now. Boy, if you think I'm cringy now, you should watch some of my old videos. Anyway, the point is, this particular shotgun by FARSAN, very popular, okay? That video got me almost, 5 million views just for that video alone. Amazing! But anyway, although a lot of people liked the idea of this double barrel shotgun, they didn't like the fact that a long shotgun had a pistol grip. Now, personally, I didn't have a major problem with it, but people wanted a full stock. Well, guess what? The people have spoken. Yes, people power, and a little influence from my video as well. But anyway, people power, the airsoft manufacturers up there have listened. Oh my gosh, people! This is the FARSAN FS0521 Airsoft Double Barrel Shotgun. Today's video is sponsored and powered by SwitAirsoft.com. Now, can I just quickly say, you know the one with the short stock, the one I just showed you? That came under the brand of FARSAN. This full stock version, FARSAN. Very similar, I wonder. Right now, let's get it open, and just before I do that, the amazing people at Swit Airsoft hooked me up with some extra cartridges. So let's get this open first. So how many have we got here? 6! Nice! By the way, real wood. Real wood. Oh, loving the presentation of that. Check this out. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, and the weight. Substantial. Very nice. So what do we get in the box? Well, obviously this beautiful double barrel shotgun. You get a user manual, and somewhere there should be 2 cartridges or 2 shells. Now I can't see them, but I've got an idea where they may be. Now what I am happy about is that the wood finish on here is slightly darker than what's depicted on the box. So that's nice. It gives it a bit more of a quality finish on the wood. So, as you know, it's been dubbed or nicknamed the Mad Max double barrel shotgun. Breakdown of the different parts. Yeah, and again, there's no English on it, but again, you just have to look at the images and it's quite easy to work out what to do. Oh, and of course, it couldn't be called a Mad Max double barrel shotgun if it wasn't the short version. Technically, you can still refer to this as the Mad Max version. Believe it or not, you can separate these barrels to shorten it, but because this is the full furniture, wood furniture version, you can see that the handguard actually extends past where the barrels separate. So unless you're handy with a bit of woodwork, I would leave this as is, and if you're really that desperate, you can always still buy this short version. So let's get up close and personal. Yeah, so a lot of the features I'm going to show you, actually all of the features I'm going to show you is exactly the same as the one I did on the shorter version of this a few years ago. Again, there is a difference, obviously, in the length. Look at that beautiful full stock, which is what people were screaming for on this model. You've got it. So you've got a full metal section right here, receiver if you like, and then you've got a full metal long break action double barrel. You've got these 2 rubber inserts right there. That pretty much holds the two inner barrels in place. So the features. Right here, you have your safety switch. So when you push forward, your safety is on. Pull it back, you're ready to fire. As we move along to this part right here, this is your lever that will open up your double barrel shotgun. And guess what's inside? Remember I said, there should be a couple of cartridges with this shotgun. Well, they're inside. So if you get one of these bad boys and they're not loose in the box or in any other packaging, they'll be in here. So just like a real shotgun, push this lever and open up your barrels. Nice. Oh, would you look at those? And there's your two cartridges. So as I have it open here, I can show you another feature which is just like the real thing. But wait, there's confirmation. FARSAN and FS0521, same company. You have your ejector. So if I pop these back in and close, you will see how this works. So I'll open up the barrels again and watch how, from the side, watch how the ejector slightly pushes out your cartridges so that you can take them out, because in that position it will be near impossible. Watch. Nice. So we'll pop these out whilst I show you the rest of this shotgun. Oh, never gets old. So right down here, you have your double trigger. And if you're not familiar with real shotguns, this is not an airsoft thing. This is literally mimicking the real thing. So you do get double triggers on double barrel shotguns. Now, not all of them, but many do. And you can pull the right trigger to fire from the right barrel and the left to fire from the left one. But you can pull both together to fire both barrels at the same time. And of course, I'll show you that during the shooting test. And now we move to this section of the shotgun. You would use this to take the shotgun down. Let's get the cartridges ready, show you how they work, because it is a gas shotgun. So just like the previous model, same shotgun shells or cartridges. Now, I do know there were some issues with the previous ones. Whether this is different or it's the same thing, time will tell, and as always, I will let you know. But how these work is, by the way, full metal, okay? You put about, 6 or 7 BBs down there. You separate the top from the bottom. And then as you can see, you've got your little gas valve in there. You fill that up with green gas. Look, I've got a little dinky one. I mean the gas. That should be enough. Now that's a good sign. I can't hear any gas leaking. That's good. Now before I put it back together, let me quickly show you. You have your O-ring around there. That will form a nice seal between the two pieces. And you have another O-ring, I don't know if you can see it, just there on the inside. And that will stop the BBs from falling out once you fill it up. So this one's ready, and I've got all of these to get ready too. So I'll do all of this off camera, and I'll be right back as I get ready to take it to the range. Okay, let's do this. Let's test this out. Oh, I love doing this. Look at that. Now, I've got another camera set up there so we can get a nice close look as it hits this object right here, this target system. I'm just going to do a couple of test shots first, and then I'll put something there so you can see the actual BB striking something, because sometimes it's hard seeing it when it's just like that. So let's get this ready. So I'm just going to pull this trigger on the right first, and so I'll just be testing one barrel or one cartridge effectively. So, almost forgot. Whoa! So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get these spent ones out, put in a couple more, and pull both triggers. Oh! That literally rocked the table. That made me jump, I ain't gonna lie. Both triggers again. Oh! When I tell you, when you pull both triggers, which is a little bit fiddly, I've got to be honest, what a bang! This is awesome. Literally, can you see the force? It's knocking that target back. Oh! Okay, so for this portion of the video, I'm gonna use these splatterburst targets again, these sort of shoot and see targets. See what sort of damage and carnage it does. I'm gonna go a certain distance and see what sort of spread we've got. Now, this target system is only so big, so there's no point me going too far back, because I would suggest, even though the BBs are coming out one by one behind each other, they are gonna start to spread, especially if you're outside. I'll also do a little chrono test, but I'll just do one barrel. The double barrel may be too wide for the chrono machine. Now, for this quick indoor test, I really am only about 30 feet away from this target. The camera is very near to the target, so you're gonna hear those BBs go whizzing past and hitting that paper. Oh, and I managed to get 7 BBs in each cartridge, although I believe 5 is recommended. Oh! Okay, so as you can see there, the grouping pretty much all together, because as I said, there's not that proper spread that you would get from a real shotgun. However, like I said, at a further distance, it will be a different matter. Right, let me fire from the left barrel. Oh, very nice, and I will say this. Although I'm fairly close, I'm very impressed with the accuracy. Right, let's shoot from both barrels. Oh, look at the carnage on that. So, let's see if we can chrono this thing. So I'm going to fire from the right barrel. 330.6. Now it goes without saying, your chrono results will vary depending on what strength of gas you use, the weight of BBs, and the amount of BBs you put in each cartridge. So there you go, airsofters. It's as if our prayers have been answered. Well, those of us who've been wishing and hoping for a full stock version of this airsoft double barrel shotgun. So what are my initial thoughts? Well, one or two things I wish were different. For example, down there, halfway down the double barrel, there's a seam, because you can actually take off the front part of the double barrel. I would have preferred a continuous double barrel all the way, but hey, that's minor, because you can barely see it unless you get up close and personal. Now, as you may have noticed, this double barrel shotgun has inner barrels. So although that makes this a very accurate shotgun, you're not going to get that sort of scatter that you would normally expect. But hey, once again, that makes this a very accurate shotgun. So, what do I love about this shotgun? Have you got the time? Oh my gosh! Number 1, the full stock. 2, real wood. 3, of course, the rest is metal. 4, even though it was one of the things I wish was a little bit different, it's quite accurate, even though I wasn't that far back. But again, I will be taking this out to the outdoor range very soon. And of course, The fact that it's an airsoft break action shotgun that functions pretty much just like the real thing. How can you not love this? The triggers seem to be good so far. They don't seem to be that brittle as some people feared in the previous model. And the richness of the wood, how it's been finished in terms of the colour, the tone, I like that. And if the wood finish is not your thing, SwitAirsoft.com has a 3D printed kit so you can change the appearance completely. So, once again, thanks again to SwitAirsoft.com for sending this out to me. If you would like to pick yourself up one, I would suggest you get over to their website because right now there's a special offer on. I'm not going to mention what it is, but I will have it down in the video description for as long as the offer lasts. Oh, and there's a direct link also included in the video description. Hit the SwitAirsoft.com website now to pick yourself up one of these bad boys, and thank you for watching the Airsoft Mike YouTube channel, and I'll catch you next time.
Marvellous! Tally-ho!